What up, everybody? It's your boy Pokebenny here with another banger, and today we're talking about some singles. Specifically these promotion cards, non-Pokemon Center exclusive and Pokemon Center exclusive. We're gonna be diving deep into which ones to buy, which ones not to buy at the moment, and just see where do we go from here. So yeah, moving into the first card, we're gonna be talking about the Mew EX from 151. Now, guys, this card is at $63.98 at a near mint, and that's it going down, guys. That's it losing, traction. As we see here, excuse me, in the past month, it went from a $48.95 card all the way up to an $88.28 card. So almost double the price within like 9 days, guys, which is crazy. But now we're seeing it going down, which is a good thing, right? So I say in my prediction that this card is going to probably go down in just a little bit more, probably around $50 to $40, as a lot of sellers are going to see that it's at this price, which is going to, just flood the market a little bit. So I feel like we're just going to see it go down just a little bit more. So is it a pickup right now? Maybe. I say definitely watch it within a couple of weeks or two, and then you'll see, either it going down, which I think it is. We are already seeing that in the past month. From 88 to about 60, so about $20 off, and I think that there's just still more room for it to go a little bit cheaper. So, yeah, past recent sales, past month. So yesterday we had two being sold at 85 and 62. So we're seeing it kind of go down or stay in that 60 range as a past sales, or 60s through 70 right here. So yeah, definitely hold off. And yeah, moving on. So actually, going back to that Mew, we're seeing a lot of people, just absolutely just hold on to all of these sealed like promotion cards. This is like what, 8 UPCs that you could acquire this from. And I feel like they just bought it out at $20 each, and now they're seeing just a bunch of profit. So yeah, that's what we're seeing. That's the reason why this Mew card is kind of going up, because of people like this. They're kind of just hoarding until they see that it's going up, and then they sell when they see profits. So yeah, moving on. So we're gonna move on to the Charizard V. This is another Black Star promo from Sword and Shield. This one at a near mint, guys, is going for $49.99, which is, it's going up, guys. If you guys haven't bought this card, I say do it now. It's only going to keep going up. That is my prediction. Because of Sword and Shield era, we're not seeing that anytime soon. This was the era before Scarlet and Violet, guys. So if we look at the past month, we're seeing it at a 60% gain. Guys, I was talking about this card in my last videos. At this price, right? And then now we're seeing it at 50, almost double the price. So definitely subscribe and watch all my videos and get into that, because I'm telling you guys all these deals before you're paying the premium. And yeah, I'm just trying to save you guys from that. So going back, past month 60%, recently sold, in the past month 438, and with the 14 being sold daily. So yesterday we saw it going from 28, 36 to 40. So obviously it's a rising, staying in that 40 margin with the recently sold before that. Which is, I've talked about this card so many times. It's more to it than meets the eye, and it's just a card to have in the collection for sure. Yeah. So moving on to the next card, guys, we're gonna be talking about another card from. I think this one is from. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I can't think of it from the top of my head, right? But it's another Black Star promo. I know this one's coming from Obsidian Flames too. You can get another one that looks similar like this, but this one's going at a near mint, so it's cheaper than the one from Obsidian Flames. Another Shining Charizard, but this one's going for $12.41, right, at a near mint. In the past month, we're also seeing it at a 70% gain, guys. So this was a $7 card, just past month. And now we're seeing it almost double, right? It's just because I feel like it's just another Charizard promotion card that everyone kind of just didn't want until they realized that it's not going to be around anytime soon. You know, we're not going to see this card, even though we do see this card everywhere. But at a certain point, we're not going to see this Shining Charizard for this price, at least. Yeah, past, like if you see here in the past month, 412 have been sold with a daily of 13, guys. So past this yesterday, just a bunch of sales under $15, guys. And I think that's a good entry point. So this is, I'm telling you guys, I think this is a good entry. Below $15 for a Black Star promo, a Charizard card is just, it's a good pickup, I feel like. And there's another alternative that I know that comes from Obsidian Flames. That's another good pickup as well. I do have both of these, so I recommend you guys getting some. But I'm no financial advisor, so don't quote me on this. But moving on, so we're going to be talking about the Lucario VSTAR. This is another promotion card that I have talked about, another Black Star. Now this one doesn't have, none of these past ones that I've talked about have a Pokemon Center exclusive card to it. So we'll move on to that later. This one is, I feel like, still undervalued, guys. Considering that, the next set is Mega, and we're seeing Mega Lucario being one of the chase cards, right? All gold, amazing card. I should probably have showed you guys, honestly, but I didn't have it set up. You guys need to go check it out, honestly. It's such a crazy card. So yeah, we're seeing it under $16, guys, at a near mint. Past month, another card that's been seeing a lot of gain. I think just because of all these promotion cards, these Black Star promos, I feel like everyone's just buying them out right now. All the Black Star promos. I think this is a good entry point. To get in on this card. So recently sold was yesterday. Seeing all under $15. The person that bought this for under $10 is a steal. I mean, it is LP actually, not a steal. We're only looking at NM. So yeah, good entry point under $20. And the work art is just crazy. It is, like I said, a Lucario card. And it's just, I feel like with the new set coming out, it's just going to drive all these Lucario cards up. So, don't say I didn't tell you guys. But this card will be at, I'm going to say, maybe like $40 to $50 within this year. By the end of this year. So, moving on. So, this one. Black Star promo Eevee, right? This one does have a Pokemon Center exclusive. But here we're seeing it under $15 for a near mint, and that is it being at its almost highest, right? Past month, it was an $8 card. Now it's a $12 card with a 40% gain. We're seeing total sold in the past month, guys, 2,374 with a daily sold of 77. So very, very healthy market, guys. Recently sold. I don't even have to show you, but just yesterday being under $15. I'm gonna say this is a very good entry point, considering the fact that you're only paying a fraction of a price than the Pokemon Center exclusive. So this is the Pokemon Center exclusive card right here. If you see here at a near mint, it's at $130, guys, plus shipping, right? $130. Past month, it is another card with a massive gain, so 76.22% gain. Total sold, guys, past month, 151 with a daily sold of 5. So it's a little bit slower, but it is going up, guys. I mean, we're seeing buyouts from all these Black Star promos, considering that it's also a Pokemon Center exclusive stamp. Pet 2 sold yesterday for, 110, 140, or 135. I just like to round up a little bit, but 135. So yeah, you're paying a fraction of that price, and it's the same. Everything's the same besides that stamp. So I say buy this card while you can, for this price. I don't think it's gonna stay this price very long. Yeah. So moving on, right? We're gonna be talking about the Charmander. So this one's coming from Obsidian Flames, and it also has a Pokemon Center stamp too. So this is the one that's not the exclusive, and it is still seeing a lot of gain, right? So we're seeing it at 46% at a near mint at $38.60, guys. And that is it going up, right? So it was a $27.36 card just like August 16th, and now it's already almost double. So I think that this is a good card to buy at the moment, honestly, because of the fact that it's just a older set, Obsidian Flames, and Obsidian Flames is just getting a lot of attention that it deserves now, as well with this promo. I mean, if we look at the the meme, other people pulling stuff, and you just see them, pulling other like cards that you want. And it's just a funny meme, and if it stays relevant, this card is definitely destined to blow up. We see like the Pokemon Center exclusive already at like $230 at a near mint, guys, and this is the one with the stamp, right? Past month, it is up 100%. So whoever was holding on to this card at $122 just made absolutely double the profit. Just by holding on just for a week or a couple of days. I'm sorry, which is crazy. This Pokemon world is just crazy right now, and it's just people are paying absolutely just for about anything. So yeah, recently sold was on the 10th. Oh, excuse me for that, guys. The deals are calling me. So yeah, recently sold on the 10th of this month for $261, right? And I mean, that is just crazy because you're paying a fraction of that just for $40. So it's the same art style. Absolutely. I mean, great card to have in the collection. And I recommend picking this card up while you can. And so yeah, moving on to the last card of the show is the Snorlax, guys. Sleeping Snorlax to give you that. And we're seeing a massive gain with this card, guys. Massive gain. In the past 3 months, if you see here, 224%. Past month, we've been kind of seeing it go up and down recently. I feel like it's still gonna keep going up, right? I mean, it's just there's no doubt to it. It also has a Pokemon Center exclusive stamp, right? And the near mint, guys, $500. So this is probably the most expensive Pokemon Center stamp one out of all of them, at a near mint. And past month, I mean, we're seeing it up at 52%. So it's already, its gains are just insane. And I feel like it's still going to keep going up too, right? So total sold in the past month was 40 with a daily average of 1. So it's a very slower card that's been selling. But, it's you see the price here, right? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out so much. And yeah, take care. And good luck out there, guys.